Bow. What's going on? This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. Wanted to make a part 2 to a video based on a lot of questions that I've been receiving in different comments. I did a video on predator money, which is how you would, quote unquote, fix up actual physical money. I don't have any on hand. Well, it's over there. Anyways, and you can check that out though. Thank you, baby. The basis is it's an old school hoodoo, but with a little twist to it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people is like, well, what if I don't have cash, or I don't use cash, or I don't this and that? That's perfectly fine. Really, these are just pieces of nylon and paper and stuff like that that represent the true currency. Money is of the mind, actually. Okay. Case in point, when we use our debit cards and stuff like that, we're using zeros and ones that actually don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Look in your pocket. Can you show me where all your zeros and ones are? And unless you're talking about physical cash, it's all conceptual. It's all something that we have agreed on. Okay. So I'm about to show you how you can take your your it doesn't matter whether it doesn't matter whether you are using whether you're using plastic, whether you are using euros, bitcoins, like none of that actually matters. Okay. The main point, even when you're dealing with cash, the main point of anything, of course, is intention. Okay. Intention. So if you want to make predator money, and the basis behind predator money is you fix up the money so that way when you purchase something or make a transaction, that money, the idea behind it is the money goes out, collects more of its own, has children, does whatever the hell it does, and comes back to you. And now you got more people, more party in your party. Party of 10, party of 20. Come on, you party of 1,000, party of 100,000. Okay. So what you want to do, the basis of it though is, especially if you're using plastic, what you want to do is just kind of get into the habit of training your mind. Okay. In a simple way. The very least what you can do, I did something similar to this. Okay. And this is kind of based off of a teaching by a Reverend Frederick J. Eichencoder, how he talks about never say spend money. Because spent means you're depleted. It's gone, done. Instead, you want to language it differently where you're talking about circulate. And the word circulate even means it returns to the point of origin. In this case, it would be you. So what you want to do is you just, take a brief moment out, and you could say, this is just off the top of the head, but I'm about to say to you, but every time I buy or make a transaction with my fill in the blank, my card, my ATM card, my credit card, my Bitcoin, whatever it is, my currency goes forth, gathers more of its own exponentially, and brings it back to me every single time. Every time I do it, I'll just simply say the word circulate. You know what I'm saying? Or another one is boomerang, coming back like boomerangs when you throw them, So you just, for me, I the word circulate or boomerang or something like that it becomes the symbol. What I just said, that whole paragraph is encapsulated for me in the word circulate every time. So I can say it out loud or I could just think it, circulate. Hey, if I'm purchasing something online, paying a bill online or something, hey, circulate, and when I say that word, it's accompanied with a feeling of confidence that it's coming right back, man. It has to. In my world, in ShanGO's universe, it has to. So that's how you get around the whole cash thing, because I know a lot of people don't carry a lot of cash on them anymore. We are basically almost a cashless society, or people just like to do a lot of their purchases online and shit, in which case you're not using cash. You're using your plastic or other forms of digital currency. So the main point is you program every time you take that action. The physical action itself of you using your card or your Bitcoin or whatever is enhancing and also helping to program your subconscious mind that this thing ain't nothing but a chicken wing. It's coming right back, right back. And another tip here is, especially if you just start doing this, don't expect money in the first 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes after you make a purchase, okay? This is not to be devoid of responsibility or financial responsibility in any way, but you just know it's coming. It's going to be there for you. It's there for me already. It's there for me already. All of that is encapsulated in the word circulate. Okay, so I just think it every time I do something. If I go and buy a candy bar from the store, it's circulate. Like I said, if I'm paying a bill online, it's circulate. If I'm buying a Kindle book, it's circulate. Whatever it is, it's circulate. If I'm sending money to somebody, it's circulate. It's that simple. And that's all you do. And then after a few times, that gets habitual to whereas you don't feel guilty. You don't feel afraid like, oh my God, because that fear is coming from parts of you that are still buying into the whole scarcity mentality, okay? And part of the point of this whole spiritual walk of yours is to strip away what's no longer you. And if I was a betting man, I'd say that fear, beliefs in lack and such are not an intrinsic part of you. And at some point in time, they must go in this life or the next or the next or the next, whatever. Why not be now? So that is how you make virtual predator money, okay? Or cashless predator money for yourself, okay? Peace and blessings. See you on the next one. And infernal blessings too, okay? Yeah.